was subjected to lots of, maltreatment, ill treatment, and, you know, something of that sort. So, and all of that. But it never killed my dream. The only thing I would say that it did to me was delaying me. That was just that. So this is me telling someone who is going through the same. Be patient. Okay? Be patient and keep your hopes alive. Hello everyone. If you're seeing this face for the very first time, I'm Best Francis. Welcome to my channel. If you're a return subscriber, thank you very much. You are welcome. Today, I'm featuring my king. Yeah, introduce yourself. This is my 4-month-old son. Yeah, baby. His name is Jaden. So he's awake today. So I decided to, film with him today, provided he allow me. Play boy. Yes. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Wow. For 2 days now, the Harmattan just resurfaced. I don't know if it's like that in your areas, in your various area, but in my area, man, Harmattan just returned, resurfaced, and I'm enjoying the weather. I so much love Harmattan period. Well, let's quickly dive into why I'm here today. Yeah, that is, I think, let me let you into my background, a bit about my background. Yeah, I'm just like a normal girl child, born into a family of 7, the only girl among 6 boys. So I spent my early days with my grandma, my maternal grandma. So while my parents were here in Lagos, so later on when I was 9 years old, I came over to join them. So in the years when we lost my grandmother, my paternal grandmother, I mean to say, so my dad's elder sisters now asked him to, relocate us back to the east so that there can be someone in the compound, because they always believe that when nobody is in the compound, that termites will always, find a way to destroy things, you understand. So that was how we found ourselves back in the east, in the southeast precisely. So it started being hard, difficult. So because then I were like up to 5 or thereabouts then. So things started being so difficult for my parents. Then I was in secondary school. So then when I come back from school, I'll go to people's farm, do 1 or 2 things, just to get money for myself, to assist my parents. But when the case started being so tight, I'll walk into my daddy's room, I'll meet him lying down, looking up on the ceiling. It always hurts my heart. It always hurts my heart. My parents will be able to pay school fees because of what? We are much. So my father kept thinking things were very tight, nothing is moving. Sometimes we go to the shop without selling anything. So after almost said and done, I think I was in my SS2, I have to drop. I now called this one of my uncle to come over to his place to explain things to him. He said he's going to, support me. He's going to support me to, give me my WAEC fee. So fortunately, when I went there, the story became a different thing. So he turned me into his house help and all that. But that notwithstanding, I stayed there for a couple of years. My dad asked me to come back if he's not helping me out. I told him that instead of me coming back without taking work, without writing my, SSCE with my colleagues, with my fellow students, it's better for me to remain here because it's very shameful. So what I did was that I got a job. I got a little job where I saved up. From the little job I was doing, I was sending back home for my parents, for my younger ones, to support them. So after some time, I have to, register myself for evening lesson. From there, I took my SSCE, but not with my set. I think that was 2 years later. I have to take it away. So that was how I wrote my WAEC. Fortunately, most of my courses were withheld, and few of the ones that came out wasn't, the result wasn't okay. Alright? So the result wasn't okay. So I now suspended enrolling into school that very year. I continued working. I was like 15 years old then. 15 years. 14, between 14 and 15. So I got to, suspend enrolling into school. I had to work for some while. Then something happened along the line. My uncle's children they started showing me attitude. The kids, the children will do something. I will be the one that will receive the punishment. So when the harsh treatment was unbearable, I have to leave his house to another relative's house, one of my own. So when I got there, she gave birth to lots of girls, lots of female girls. I was even being happy that, at least when I go there, I'm going to meet my cousins, and thank God that they are girls. And I never knew that I'm working myself into hatred, jealousy, and name it. When I went into that house, the jealousy there was, I've never seen the amount of jealousy I saw in that house all my days on this earth. I've never seen that kind of jealousy. Most of them are older than me. I think she have about how many girls? She have 5 girls. And among the 5 girls, 3 are older than me. Then 1 is in my age bracket. Then the last child, her last child. So I do work. The rest of them don't work, apart from the eldest one that used to work. So, and where I do work then is far from my aunt's house. So I do wake very early, trek to certain points before taking a cab, so that the fare will be less. I was managing my life jeje. So, and that my aunt, she runs a business. So she runs a food business, a restaurant. So she will first cook the first set in the house, then drive her daughters to the market with the food. So the rest of the ones they will cook later, they will start cooking in the shop there. But first she cook in the house, so that once she gets to the shop, she will start attending to her customers from the ones she cook in the house. So do you know that these girls told their mother that they will never partake or assist her in the cooking if she didn't include me in the cooking? And the only thing I eat in that house is just one meal. Saturdays they don't stay at home. I do the whole clean up in the house on Saturdays. Saturdays I clean everywhere. I took that upon myself to do that every Saturday because I do leave early in the morning. I do extramural lesson for my pupils in the school. I do get home around after 7, sometimes 8, you understand? I'll be so exhausted. It's just for me to take my bath, then look for what to eat. So after cooking now, I don't used to be around when they finish cooking. So my aunt used to reserve food for me in a particular food flat. You understand? And that is the only food I eat in that house every day. The rest meal is on me. So she told them, her kids ganged up against me that they will not be helping her anymore. They won't assist her in the cooking and all that. And these children are the children that after assisting their mom do pay them daily. It was kind of, but I used to pay you guys now. So, but I don't pay her. So why will you people include her in the cooking? They told this as in they blackmailed the woman to the point that she don't have choice. She came to tell me, I told her, aunt, if that be the case, no problem. I'll be waking up early. The only thing there is that I will sleep early so that I will be able to wake up early. Whenever that is my turn to assist you, just let me know. That will not be a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. I don't want you to have issue with them. She said, okay. When is my turn, I used to come out to help them. Lo and behold, these girls dealt with me to the extent they start using my things. They will use my things. They will, as in, keep it anyhow. When you talk, they will come to fight you. So after looking at all these problems, because it's not my nature, I have to leave the house. I left the house for them.
This was how the whole
I just came
problem
back on
started.
Sunday. My aunt told me that some people will be coming on Sunday to see me. I was kind of, who are they? She said I should wait when they come, I will see them. Lo and behold, just one man that I used to pass front of his house every day, and I do greet him. They came to ask for my hand in marriage. I have never accepted to marry this man. My cousins started hating me. They started hating me for no just cause. Not until one day, one of them wore my shoe and spoiled it. So she never told me till the day I wanted to use the shoe. I went to check the shoe. The shoe was spoiled. And I called her. Please, oh, you were the one that wore this shoe last. You spoiled it. You didn't even tell me or even repair it. Okay, now this is what I want to wear this morning. What do you have me do? She started abusing me. She started raining fire and brimstone. I looked at her and said, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You used my thing. You spoiled it. I confronted you. You started abusing me. Today she even said that what it will take is just to put otapia for me in the food. That let her see how I'll come and marry that husband that is coming to marry me. My dear, that point I told my auntie, please, auntie, stop keeping food for me. I don't want the food anymore. Whenever I'm around and you cook, I will eat. But if I'm not around, don't keep food for me anymore. That is how serious I take threats. And that was how I stopped eating in that house. I take care of myself morning, afternoon, and night. Till Sundays when they cook general food on Sundays, and I will be there. If I'm not around, they shouldn't keep food for me. That is how serious I take threats. So later on, I have to move out of the house. From there, I struggled by myself, took another YF, got myself into school, and I'm proud of who I am today. This is me still standing tall. This is me happily married with kids. My parents are now okay. My siblings are doing okay for themselves. So they did all they did to, keep my dreams and vision. I never gave up. Even all the things I met on my way, the maltreatment and all that. This is me today. I still never gave up. Yes, I have not gotten to my destination. I'm still moving. But I still thank God that I am not where I used to be. I still never gave up. Sometimes when they visit home, I don't visit. Sometimes when I visit, they don't come. So I was subjected to lots of, maltreatment, ill treatment, and, something of that sort. So, and all of that. But it never killed my dream. The only thing I would say that it did to me was delaying me. That was just that. So this is me telling someone who is going through the same. Be patient, okay? Be patient and keep your hopes alive, okay? Just be patient, be calm. If I can make it today, if I can pass through those process, if I can pass through that process and still stand tall, and still stand bold, and still I still survived it, you can still do the same. So this is me encouraging you that you shouldn't lose hope, that is not the end of the world. So when it becomes bad is when you lose hope totally, when you live for just living sake. But when you know where you are going and you keep your hopes alive, my dear, those trials and punishment and harsh treatment, they are just refining you. They are just kind of refining you, making you a stronger person. And that is what all those things made me today. Okay? So this medium to thank all of those my relatives, my cousins who treated me bad all those days. Thank you so much. Without you, I don't think, without that push, without that hatred, without that hate, that immense hatred in you, I don't think I would have amounted to anything today, because those your hatred really pushed me out. Yes, they pushed me out. The temptations I faced outside and the bad experiences I met outside, they really refined me. They made me a stronger person. Thank you for giving me that experience. And without those bad attitude, I wouldn't have this story to tell. So you made me have an experience, and you still gave me a story to tell. And I'm glad that I'm telling this story today. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is me telling you thank you, and God bless you. So guys, this is little about my growing up. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Please guys, I'm not telling this story to gain empathy, to gain pity and all that. No, I'm telling my story so that my viewers can still know a bit about me, where I'm coming from, okay? And to also encourage someone out there, okay? Thank you for watching, and do have a blissful day.